This right here is my 1967 Ford Galaxie 500. I guess you can say now it's a barn find because it's got years of dust on it. But I think what we're going to do today is try to get this old girl running. It hasn't ran in, give or take 2 years now. A little backstory on this car. My dad and I restored this in like 2005, 2006. And it has been pretty much off the road since 2008. This is the good side. It's the bad side. It got hit by a skidoo by some idiot. Anyways, it hasn't ran in a while. The frost plugs are out of the motor because they rusted out and et cetera, et cetera. The frame is rusty, so that's great. You'll love to hear that. It hasn't moved under its own power in probably 10 years, so it has to move around because we're moving around the Quonset today. So I figure might as well throw a battery in this thing and see if we can't get it to bark to life. So I guess we'll start by popping the hood because I don't like to tease you guys like other people do. Oh, great. It's a two-hander. There, with the magic of movie editing, the hood's open. As you can see, it's white, and the rest of the car is blue. Don't pay much attention to that. This hood is off of another Galaxie that my dad totaled when he was drunk. But anyways, this right here is the power plant of this beast. It's a 390 Ford, probably out of a truck. Maybe not, might be out of a car. I don't know anymore. It's been so long. So much stuff has been said. Yeah, like I said, I did have it running a couple years ago, so it shouldn't be too hard to, hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to get running again. I think if luck serves me, I still have fuel lines plumbed into the stuff for the things. So I should be able just to connect to the fuel line with a jerry can again and set the old jerry can here, and maybe she'll bark off of that. Let's pop open this air cleaner, see what mystery lies ahead, see if mouse got into here, which I'm sure they would have because mice love old cars. Way too long of a wing nut there to get that guy off, but that's fine. It has no brakes, so that's fun. Oh, hey, look at that, no mouse. We might have a chance here after all. Pull that off and we'll see the old Autolite 2100 here. At least pretty sure that's what this is. See if she's still free. Oh, she's still free. Yeah, it's a good little fuel making happener there. So I'm gonna regroup, grab a battery, grab the keys, grab some gas. Maybe we can make fun things happen. Okay, I'm back and I have found a battery. I have found some fuel hose. I found some other assorted goodies. So I guess our first step here is going to be check and make sure this thing still has oil in it, because that would not be good if it did not. Just bonked my head. Yeah, looks good for 20-year-old oil, 15-year-old oil. See if I can find the hole here. Okay, now that that's sorted, we know we have oil. I know there's probably no transmission oil. I know there's probably no brake fluid. Well, maybe there's brake fluid, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's step one done. Step two, I think, before I even try to, just dump shit down this carb, I think I'm going to hook up a fuel line and go with that method instead, because I'm confident that something's going to happen. And you could just dump gas down there, I guess, or whatever. And you could go through the whole 9 yards of pulling the spark plugs and checking them and putting oil down there, but it's fine. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bother. I know it turns over. At least I hope it still turns over. It's only been 2 years. With that being said, I'm going to stab this battery in there, probably cut, take a chunk of fuel line, plumb that up, and then just crank on it and see what happens. Oh, this is a lot of fun. I can literally hear mice scurrying over there, or other animals. Maybe it's a raccoon. Maybe it's a badger. Anyways, they can do their thing. Figured I'd take you guys back here for the pivotal moment where we touch the cable to the thinger and nothing happens. Wow, look at that magic. I have next to zero faith in these battery terminals. I should actually run to town really quick and replace on them before doing anything, because I know they're gonna fight and struggle the whole way through. But before I tighten those up, let's just take a second here to look at this thing. Like I said, it's a 1967 Galaxie, 4-door. It's good. I like 4-door. Skidoo dent. 2 out of 4 tires hold air still. It's not very rusty except for the frame. Like, that's all good for rust. There's no rust on the quarters. There's no rust on any of the body panels that I can tell. Just the old frame, and the roof is starting to rust through on top there, but that's okay. The interior on this thing was really gooder. Hopefully it still is really gooder, but it might not be. Can't really see too well. Oh yeah, it's not bad in here. Doesn't even smell like mouse that bad. The dash is cracked to shit, whatever, but the headliner's hanging in there after I don't know how many years. Some tools and random miscellaneous is in there, and that's okay. Oh look, mouse shit. Love that. Love that so much. In fact, I wonder if I can turn my little flashlight doohickey on here. Nope, I cannot, so you guys don't get that, I guess. Oh, that's just a pile of mouse there. I didn't even see that. You can see it better on the camera than your own eyes. Lovely. Love that. I think before sitting in this thing, I'm gonna go grab my little portable vacuum and give it the old vacuum job. But yeah, battery, sidetracked. What am I saying here? I'm gonna go get a vacuum cleaner because that pisses me off. There, now the mouse problem's dealt with, I can actually refocus myself and hook up this battery and see if this thing cranks over. We'll take our flashlight with us. It's a tight squeeze. So yeah, we're gonna hook up this here battery. Put that somewhere, I guess. Again, probably there. I got my cables rebuilt because I'm smarter than I was when I was 15 when I did this the last time. I flipped that guy upside down. Anyways, still have to replace those cables. I think now I'm gonna climb in there and see what happens with the key. Maybe I'll be lucky and I'll get some dome lightage. Maybe, I don't know. Well, no dome lightage, so either the mouse chewed those wires or the battery's not connected. Ford key, this Ford key? Sure, let's go with this Ford key. So, we're inside the beast here. Put our key in. Oh, we got wipers. Why do we have wipers? Darn kids must have been playing in here. Okay, those are off. Park light, no, it's blinking, doing stuff. I can't see a damn thing. Someone was climbing in here, I know they were, so probably put their big old boots on that. Now she's doing the old blink dangle, so let's turn her over, see what happens. Nothing happens because it's a Ford. Let me show you guys a trick. So this old girl, to get her crank, you have to pull that. And to do that, and do that at the same time, you can't do it. So this is going to be interesting here. Can I put the phone somewhere? Well, I'm going to put your phone, you guys, right here. That's a good place for you. You can't see a damn thing, but you can hear it. We got crankage. It's a good start. So we got crankage. Let's go see if we can make it do the thing where it runs. So first off here, I'm just going to give it a little splash down the carb, I guess, just to see if it barks off. And then we'll plumb our fuel line in and go from there. So again, tripod would be really nice so I can film and do stuff at the same time. We both know if I try to do this, it's going to make a huge mess. So I'm going to, once again, put down the camera. Maybe. Oh, no. No, this thing does have a stand. Hold on a second. Now we're cooking with fire. We have something figured out here. So we're going to just put a little bit. Not much. Maybe a little bit more than that. Oh. We'll go with that, see if it barks. I'm going to leave you guys right there because that's a good spot. Man, does this thing sure smell like mouse now. That's too bad. It was a relatively mouse-free car. Fire in the hole. Well, we had fire, so I guess that's enough of a sign for me to go ahead and want to plumb in this fuel line. So can't really film that either. That's gonna be fun. Which one be? Sure, it's this one. So what we can do is disconnect this right here. I'm sure you guys can't see anything. I'm just going to disconnect this right here. This should be the fill, and we'll plumb right to that if I can get that off in one piece without wrecking nothing. Come on. I know you can do it. I've done this before. Oh, there we go. Geez, that's a long little nozzle guy there. So, okay, that's disconnected. And that's going down to the fuel pump. So we're going to plumb into that. And that should pull through our fuel pump into our carburator. There, little change of direction. We put a smaller jerry can in there. That fits much better. So now I'm going to prop you guys up here. I put some more gas down the throat, and we're going to see if it barks off. All right, I'm going to turn this key and hopefully something happens. Had runnage, but I lost connection. So that's great. We'll try again. I think the battery connection's restored, and the creatures in the dark are stirring, so let's put some more fuel in this thing. Just a little bit. Oh, that was like all of it. Okay, that's good. She'll definitely run now. Great. Let's see what happens, I guess. If it lights on fire, let me know. Actually, if it lights on fire, do I have anything to put it out? Nope, that's fine. It won't. It doesn't backfire. Nothing bad ever happens. Alright, here goes nothing. Well, folks, she ran. Wind idle. That's to be expected after sitting as long as it has. It ran actually fairly good. It was pulling fuel from there, so that fuel pump still works. That's good news. Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't heard this thing run for a long time. It's actually kind of broken my heart seeing it sit here in the condition it is. And I didn't expect the mice to be that bad into it, but they are. Just goes to show that you can't really let this stuff sit. The longer you leave it sit, the more deteriorated it's going to get. And unfortunately, this poor old car has not had the attention it deserves in a lot of years. So, but hey, we're doing something here. We got it running. Lots of smoke back there, lots of dust kicked up. I don't smell any fire though, so that's a good thing. This old 390 is just the most loyal engine ever. It's always runs. It hasn't been seized. The only problem I've ever had is that the spark or the frost plugs are blown out of it because it sat with water, and I hope the block's not cracked, but that's a job for another day. Now the plan is to shove it back further into the Quonset, but I don't know. This is kind of giving me a want to work on it again. I kind of am half thinking to move this into my garage across the road so I can work on it and try to get it drivable throughout the winter. That's a tall order, but I really think this poor old car deserves some work. And my other projects have gotten a lot of attention from me, and this thing is kind of just sat here, but it's always on the back of my mind. It's always something I want to work on. So maybe we'll convince the father-in-law to let me pull it over there. Hell, maybe I'll even try to drive it over to my garage with no brakes and flat tires. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little will it run. It's going to be on the YouTube. It's going to be on the TikTok. I haven't posted on YouTube in a very long time. I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is. Life gets in the way. Summer's busy. Planning a wedding's busy. You know, all that kind of stuff in my life has been going on, and I just haven't had time to make content, and it really, you know, starting off isn't easy. So I hope you guys like this stuff. I hope you guys stick around to see more with this thing, because I want to get it back on the road. It's always been my dream to get married in this car. It means a lot to me, and who knows, maybe I'll get there, maybe I won't. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you on the next one. God damn! Don't mind the smoke.